Do not buy the Jordan 12 taxis before you watch this video all the way through.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
It's been over a month since we had an early pair of sneakers on the channel, and the pair that's inside this box, I'm gassed up for, bro. It's one of those things where I wasn't even expecting to get these early because I have been a little more selective lately, but this is one of those bangers for 2025 that I just couldn't let slip through the cracks. So here we are. If y'all doing up enjoying this video, make sure y'all get this one to 300 likes down below. I'm not really gonna waste too much time, so let me get my knifeless blade out. If y'all end up enjoying and want more early heat, make sure y'all subscribe down below and let me know you're new so I can welcome y'all to the family. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and see what these are looking like in person. Again, this is one of those pairs that I've seen throughout my adolescence, and I know in hand they're gonna be looking crispy. From the box alone, y'all should already know what's in here. Quality inspired by the greatest player in the world type beat. Right here we have a Jordan 12 box, and these are actually set to release within a couple weeks at this point. So expect an on-foot review for these ASAP, but I did get them in a size 10, which is my true size for Jordan 12s. Let's go ahead and peel the paper back. Taxi 12s, bruh. I remember going on eBay trying to get these for a deal, and I never was able to get them. So I'm gassed up to finally have them in the stew, and the fact that I got them early for y'all just low-key adds to it. Leather on these is pretty tumbled, so it's looking smooth, bruh. I'm not gonna lie. People were complaining about the shape and a bunch of other shit. For me personally, off of first impressions, they're looking smooth, but let me pull out my other pair and see what they're looking like. It's kind of crazy to think that I got taxis in the stew right now. I just feel like it's a feeling Jordan Brand has continuously gave us this year with how many OG colorways they keep spamming us with. It's almost like a nostalgia light switch that they keep flicking on type thing.
It's over 9,000!
Cause having these in hand is almost taking me straight back to when I was in high school. There was a few people in my high school that had these, and I remember looking at them like, yo, them shits is hard body. So the fact that they're live in the flesh, in the stew, let me low-key bring this down so y'all can see them a little better. These are butter. I don't know what Jordan Brand is doing over there, but they better keep doing exactly what they doing, cause the leather on these is looking better than any other Jordan 12 I have in my collection. I don't know if I just got lucky or what it is. Materials on these are hella tumbled, and it actually feels smooth to the touch. It's not one of those things where it looks like a fake tumbled leather, which what even is fake tumbled leather, if I'm being honest? All I know is that this feels buttery, and some of these Jordans feel like straight rubber.
Along came the Michelin Man, who reminded them the right tire changes everything.
I don't really want to go over too many details on this pair because I am going to do a detailed review and on-foot forum. We do have that taxi yellow on the outsole, that herringbone pattern with the plate in the middle, and then it's an all black and white shoe. If y'all know, Jordan Brand has dropped taxis probably like 5, 6, 7 different times after 2013 when they retroed, but they just never were this right here. They dropped the wooden taxis, the Chinese New Year taxis, the red taxis, every type of variation you could think of except this right here until 2025. So I can't complain, bro. Like, I'm actually gassed up, and I want to see how these are going to be looking on feet. I just know for a fact that the black and white, you cannot go wrong. And again, bro, that nostalgia feeling you get from some of these retros is second to none, and it doesn't compare to a new colorway or even collabs. Don't give me this type of feeling. I know a lot of OG sneaker collectors probably feel the same way I do, where they almost value the OG colorways over these collaborations, and it almost tickles your pickle a little better, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Don't judge, bro. It is what it is. These shits go crazy. Low-key, let me smell them real quick, bro. They smell like Jordans, bro. I can't even lie. Let me know what they smell like, bro. Despite the fact that Taxi 12s is probably one of the most iconic colorways for the model, I'm on the fence about whether or not y'all should buy these for retail, simply cause look at what the French Blues did. Those are still low-key sitting, and in 2025, you can't really determine whether a sneaker is is gonna sell out or not. But one thing I can say is that a lot of these OG colorways end up going on shelves, and the vast majority have actually been going on sale. So it's one of those things where I would honestly recommend y'all to take your time with these. Don't pay resale for them. Just wait it out and see if these are gonna end up sitting or if they're gonna be available for bare minimum retail. Because I would hate for you to pay resale for a shoe like this and then you could get them on sale a month or two after. But shit, obviously you do what you want with your money. I just gotta make sure I let y'all know that this is not a shoe I see selling out and going for bread, at least not off the gate. I know we saw the cherry sell out and they kind of were going for right around retail when they first released, but it was almost like a different market in sneakers we were at. These days people aren't really spending on every single retro, given this might be one of those pairs that people are actually after, because we've been waiting for the actual taxis to release for a minute. But some consumers probably got their hands on the red taxis with the wood on them, and whatever other variation there's been at this point, which might deter some collectors from getting this version. But I know a lot of OG sneaker collectors waited for the right moment. Shit, like me, bro. I saw the red taxis early before they released, and I could have got them for a decent price, but I held out because I knew that eventually Jordan Brand would come around and drop these babies right here. I'm not gonna lie, Jordan 12s is probably one of my favorite models from Jordan Brand. One of my favorite colorways for the 12s has to be the Nubucks. Once they bring these Nutter Butters back out, we gonna need these, bro. I need them to do them justice. And shit, don't switch nothing on them. Just do them just like this with the baby blue and the suede looking so buttery, bro. I think the last time these released was like 2009, bro. That's like 16 years at this point. So these are due for a refresh. Shit, I need them, bro. Whenever these come back, best believe I'ma have these early because it's one of my favorite Jordan 12s. Right next to these, I could see myself wearing these way more than the cherries or even more than the playoffs, and I have worn the playoffs, but I do have one gripe with that pair, and it's the fact that the outsole is white on them, bro. How could you keep these clean? I've probably worn these like twice or some shit, and y'all can't tell from the camera, but they're nasty looking. I hate shoes that have white outsoles because they get like this, bro. It looks like I've worn these hella times. Honestly, I've probably worn them like twice, and it's simply because the white outsole, bro. I can't do it, but these right here, sheesh. I'm excited to throw these on feet. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. These are butter for real. Taxi 12s have officially entered the stew. Let me know in the comments what y'all would rate these out of 10. For me, most OGs that make it to my collection. So if I buy them early, it's because I like the shoe, bro. I'm not just buying shit willy-nilly no more. So the fact that I even pulled the trigger on them, it's 9 out of 10 off the rip. My final verdict will come in when I throw them on feet. That's really when I decide, like, yo, am I gonna be fucking with these long term or not, bro? I could tell y'all though, these are staying in the collection permanently. I kind of just want to keep building on my OG Jordan collection because all the other shit is noise, bro. Like, some of the collabs are cool and shit, but it almost just gets redundant when you keep trying to stack these collabs, at least in my opinion, bro. So lately I just been going for OG colorways. Even some of the newer colorways I'm not fucking with no more, bro. Like, if it's not something special like the Cavestone 4s, I'm not really going for it. That's just me though. Let me know in the comments, are y'all on the same type of time or is that just me? But y'all can see the yap meter going up already, bro. I'm wildin'. All I know is that these right here feel refreshing, and the only reason I would say not to buy is if you're buying them early, bro. Like, if you really want these, go for them for retail. But if you're not too pressed, you might as well take your time and see if they go on sale. I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. And I heard these do have a lot of pairs, so they might fuck around and end up sitting. But if it's one of those must cops for you, then shit, bro, just go ahead and get them because these shits are looking clean. But I just gotta make sure I give y'all the disclaimer, bro, because I know a lot of y'all be tripping when I do the do not buy. I'm just trying to save y'all some money. That's why I be doing these videos, bro, because these shits are clean, but most of the time time, they're not worth buying early unless you're making content for them. One of my favorite parts on the 12s is that back tab, bro. I always love that 23 with the little piece up here. OG sneakerheads know that this is low-key how you could determine if they were fake back in the day. Nowadays, fakes are so good that you can't even tell them apart unless you send them to check or some shit. Back in the day, this piece used to be leaning on the fakes. Taxi 12s are set to release November 8th at a retail of $215, which at this point has become the norm for these retros. But for a lot of people, that's the determining factor on whether or not they're gonna end up buying them or not. For $215, you could low-key buy like 2 pairs of Asics, some Vans and some Asics, some Jordans on sale, and some like you could just buy a bunch of other shit for $215. But to me, this is one of them ones. And once I make my list for top 10 of the year, y'all should not be surprised if you see these on there. I need y'all to let me know in the comments if this is one of those pairs that you're actually gonna be going after, or is it another one of those unnecessary colorways from Jordan brand. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. I'm actually interested in seeing what y'all feel in the comments, so tap in and I definitely will comment back. I try my best, but the details on Jordan 12s are always immaculate to me. They do say 2-3 on the tongue. You got that Jumpman on there. These actually have the gold eyelets, 2-3 on the back, yellow taxi color on the Jumpman. All the little details that I love on the Jordan 12. I also did always enjoy the fact that that Jumpman almost wraps towards the front. It's just one of those pairs that they took their time on back in the day, and I definitely do appreciate this colorway slash model. But I don't really want to talk y'all ear off. If y'all did enjoy this video, make sure you go down below, leave a like on this one. 300 likes is the goal for this video. And again, before y'all start yapping in the comments, I did put do not buy, but I'm saying don't buy these shits early, bro. It don't make sense. Make sure you wait, because you'll probably be able to get them for retail, if not below retail, if they do end up sitting. So just take your time, be patient. 9 times out of 10 you're able to save some money, and that's really all I be trying to get at. But if y'all did enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out when I drop the review for these right here. And low-key, we got more heat on the way. We about to finish the year off strong. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all who have been rocking out with the channel and all the support we've been getting recently. I appreciate all the love. If y'all end up subscribing, let me know you're new so I could welcome y'all to the channel the proper way. And matter of fact, comment of the day is gonna go right here for y'all. It's been a minute, but shout out to you, homie. You always showing love to the channel. I don't know who this is, but there's a select amount of people who always come back and show love. I gotta make sure I highlight y'all. So hey, shout out to you. Hopefully for the next one, I'll actually have the comment screenshotted, but that just came off the dome. We back with comment of the day. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all in one of these 2 videos, bro. That's what YouTube's recommending you to watch based on your previous history. Make sure you click one of those 2 and I'm gonna catch y'all there. Have a great rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whenever you're watching this video. And make sure you spend some time with your loved ones, because you don't know how much time we got left. And if I'm gonna leave y'all with something, if you do have a dream, make sure you chase it no matter what the cost is, bro, because at the end of the day, you don't want to lay down when you're 82 and be like, what if? If you have something you're striving for or chasing after, make sure you do that shit. I love y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.